There we go. Oh, look at that. That's not right at all. What's up, guys? Whoever's in chat, thank you for being here. Just me right now, little old me. Let me see if I can bring this back out. Boom, look at that. Oh, and there I went. I disappeared. I love that. Let me make sure. I know you guys can't see me right now, but let me actually turn. Well, you know what? There's some music that's actually playing. First of all, can I be heard? Yeah, I think I can. There's some music that's being played right now in the actual Xbox partner preview, and it sounds fucking awesome. And I would rather use that, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get copyright stricken. That's not how that works. Evan, I want you guys to hear this. Let me turn this off. Game Seeker, what's up, man? I know my shit keeps disappearing. Let me turn this up. This will be a good way for me to test audio. Wow, that's loud. It'll be a good way for me to test audio anyway. Make sure things are loud enough. Whatnot. Let me test this here. You guys just let me know if you can hear it good. Hear it good. Also, if I look like 89 Batman whenever I turn like this, it's because I have seriously injured my neck and in a lot of pain right now. So I'm going to be eating nothing but sugar-free lifesavers and Werthers in order to stay happy and pretend that everything's fine. Oh, man. It sounds good. King Styles, what's up, man? Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I know my face keeps disappearing. If I take my mouse off of the window down there like this, I just disappear. So it's great. I love that so much. I love that for me. Yeah, we'll just hang out, talk about what do you guys want to see, because I got on Reddit, the most reliable source of information earlier, and some people were saying that we might see stuff like I saw one random one. Someone said that they heard that there's going to be the announcement of the Dragon Age Veilguard character creation. So they've done that with games like Saints Row, most recently Dragon's Dogma 2, and I love when they do that. It sort of gives us helps us scratch the itch for games that we're excited for, and it allows us to create our characters and get more excited. So I don't think that's true, but I almost put Dragon Age in the thumbnail. There was a tease. Black Myth, yeah. King Styles, you're good, buddy. So, by the way, what I'll do is I am going to make timestamps. I'm going to try to do it mid-show. That way, if you come back to watch it after you get off work or whatever, I'll have timestamps for when the actual podcast starts, when we start breaking down things to make it easier for you guys who just want to jump in and listen. So there was a tweet recently from, I had to bring it up here. Someone on Twitter is teasing something, and I say it's someone, and it's probably someone high up that I just have never heard of her name before. Let me bring it up here. Okay. Tina Amini. Oh, wait, yeah, I know Tina Amini. She posted a picture of herself on Twitter. And it says, show day outfit at the studio. Wonder if it means anything. Winky face. And she is standing around a bunch of fallen leaves. And Destin Legary commented, said, Fall guys? Fallout? What does it mean? She replies with that and says, what other season do we call this one? And the only thing anyone can think of is autumn. My good friend Assassin, who I'm not sure who's going to be joining me, by the way. It might just be me. But Assassin was, and a couple other people were saying, autumn, like the Pillar of Autumn in Halo, PlayStation on Halo for Halo confirmed. But we'll see. I mean, that's sort of been in the talks for a while. But I think more games going different places is good. But Xbox having its exclusivity issue, I think is an issue. So we'll see how people respond. If that's true, we don't know yet. Also, I'm gonna check the audio again. Is this too loud? Okay, I think it sounds okay. Guys, just keep me updated on the audio. Make sure everything is good. I want to make sure I can be heard and all that good stuff. So what we do know is Alan Wake 2 gets its expansion. Let's see, Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. That's a mouthful. I'm reading down here. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. I swear, if we get another game with it beginning with Wu, I'm gonna woos my shit. We've had Wolong, Wukong, what was the other one? Help me. Fallen Dynasty. Well, no, that was Wolong. Fine. I can't even. Stop with the Woo games. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, Game Seeker. You were saying that you wanted to see Black Myth get announced. You think it would be that quick? Oh well, I guess we could get an announcement, and it's like 6 months from now or something. But I don't know how that's gonna work out. Let's see. Let me look here. And more from up. So the thing is, whenever I think Xbox partner preview, shouldn't every time that this happens, whenever I think about Xbox partners, recently the biggest partner is Square Enix. And I know that every single time that we have a showcase, I'm like, Square Enix, Final Fantasy. Maybe this is when they do that, because I know a lot of people were excited about the Pixel Remaster collection, and that was like the big kicking off point. But a lot of people thought that it was sort of like a wet fart. You know, they're like, oh, we wanted Final Fantasy 7 and 16 and stuff like that. I think that maybe they just wanted to kick it off with Pixel Remaster, and then here we are, maybe getting finally an announcement for Final Fantasy 16. But then again, I could be completely wrong, which is very common. I don't know. I'm every time that I feel like I'm a little nervous with. I don't know. I feel like they have to deliver. They have to deliver with exclusives, and if this showcase, and again, this is small. I don't even know how long this thing is, but I don't expect like any huge announcements. So now that I say that, I don't know if this is the place to announce a Final Fantasy 16. But then again, they've done stuff like that before. Don't have any expectations, and then they just blow you out of the water. I'm gonna look here at this tweet again with. In fact, let me see if I can just bring it up without doxing myself and see if I can do that. Oh, I'll turn this back on. Boom. I don't know. I don't know if I can. Here we go. All right. So here's a tweet. Let me know if you guys can see. Although I know you can't see me, but it's fine. So here she is standing. Bunch of leaves. There's Destin saying, "Fall Guys, Fallout. What does that mean?" I'm curious. 25 minutes. Really? Okay, well, that's good. That's way shorter than I thought it was. All games, no fluff. Okay, so we might not even get like one more. But then what is this? What is this then? Because look. Adamfall. This guy says Adamfall. Fallen Feathers. StarCraft confirmed. I love that. So I'm waiting for someone to say Half-Life confirmed or something. I have no idea. All right, let's go back here. All right. And we're back. Oh, look at that. Oh, never mind. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, perfect. Sorry, I'm making sure everyone knows. Sorry, let me get trying to get everyone in here. Hang on. Tell them that they can join if they want to. No fluffing? What a ripoff. I know, man. Hey, how you not gonna fluff me before I... My head's a little cut off there. Let me adjust me. Well, it's kind of hard to adjust myself when I can't see myself. That's great. Let me just blow me up. Let me just blow myself up real quick. There we go. It's a little better. That way we can have a little bit more interaction. I'm trying to see, I mean, for the past like hour, I've been trying to look and see what is rumored. But I guess if it's no fluff, I just need to keep my expectations down because it's Xbox. Am I right? Halo? I don't know. What do you guys think that could be? Her teasing the fall thing? Fall? Pillar of Autumn. I said Fallout. That's what I said. And maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the thing that they're teasing. On her shirt, it also said, oh my bad, I'm so sorry. I have some, let me turn this down. I just realized how loud that probably is. Guys, let me know how loud, what you're hearing right now is actually the stream music, so just let me know how it sounds and I'll adjust it if I need to. Can we see a Fallout remaster as like the one more thing? We're so spoiled now with shadow drops and one more things. I feel like whenever we don't get them, we get upset. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Sounds fine. What's up, Palpatine? Thanks for being here, bro. Man, I wish I could fix that issue with the my face disappearing. Good. Good. This kind of came out of nowhere.
Hey.
Hey! That's Holly, if you guys are wondering who has spoken.
You're muted in Discord, so I can only hear you through the feed.
Oh, really? Let me, there we go. And
That's weird.
Holly.
I could hear you in the feed, but not...
That is strange.
Did you want us on?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
if
was
you
like,
guys...
oh,
if you
he
guys
went...
could-
Right?
Yeah, sorry, I guess I didn't make that clear. I'm trying to make
okay, I was just kind of like,
I'm like, alright, fuck me then. Alright, let me bring this up. And, sorry, chat, bear with me. I'm going to try to get Holly's face in here. There we go. I like how I grabbed your face right as you were taking
turning it on.
something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's my lunch.
Look at that.
Cheese, almonds, and fruit.
Alright. So we're just going to hang out just like that.
Look.
Boom.
I did things.
What'd you do?
All my Halloween stuff.
Oh, all the bats and stuff. Look at that.
Oh, look
at
at
that.
Skeledogs.
Okay. I like that. Oh, hang on. Let me flip you horizontally. Make sure that looks... There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, my God. That's like the Jack Skellington of dogs.
So cute.
Or is it from something?
No, it's from Target.
Oh. the hit movie Target. I love that. Holly, what do you expect from and Holly, if I'm so like robotic, I'm like turning like this in the chair. My neck is so aft. What do you expect?
Still? Have you been using a hot pad?
Yes, so I am concerned. Yeah, it's still like my range of motion is like right about It's like right about there. I'm
So you,
scared to keep going.
you
But I
think
can
maybe you
turn this
actually
way.
did something?
Yeah, like I can turn like to my right pretty well, but it's to my left that really hurts a lot. So yeah, like chat. You guys know whenever you wake up and you've been sleeping with your head tilted to the side the entire night, and you're like, you just wake up and you're like, ow. I woke up fine, perfectly fine, and I jerked to my right because I always toss and turn whenever I sleep, and I turned so hard to my right, and then I did the thing. So laying sideways, I was like, and I just laid there with my eyes closed in terrible pain for like 40 minutes the other morning, and I'm like, do I need to go to a hospital or what? So I feel like
So it's not like you fell down some stairs or something like that.
I just flipped over in bed very hard whenever I was starting to like wake up. You toss and toss and toss, and finally you get up out of bed. And I did that very. I say that I did it very hard, but I just feel like it's cold, and I've been working a lot with cameras and moving my arms up and down, and I don't know. So that's how I did it. Yeah, I just turned very hard, and I hurt myself. That's what it's like. Palpatine says, "Hi, Holly."
And Isaac Hayes, hey, and Galveston, you should get Tiger Balm. Have you ever used Tiger Balm?
Oh my god, yeah, I haven't heard of that since I was like 11 years old. But
I know my great grandpa used to use it, and it was like, did you break your arm? Put some Tiger Balm on it.
What's that movie?
It worked too. It really worked.
That My Big Fat Greek
Not
Wedding.
for broken arms, but
It's a spray Windex on everything.
Oh yeah, is that Friday?
No, that's Friday when he's spraying Windex on everything, and it's hummus and Windex. What am I thinking of? Big Fat Greek Wedding is like.
Oh yeah, no, it is Windex. Yeah, it's the dad that does. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Oh man, it takes me back. That's such a feel-good movie. So that hat is dope. Which one? I've had this since I was like, oh my
it's
god,
cold here.
like 16. Yeah, it's cold. I have my fan, my little space heater blowing into this room. Holly, do you think what's this autumn fall thing?
So we're gonna see Alan Wake, the lake house stuff. More DLC stuff.
Yes.
That was
Yakuza.
Confirmed by Sam. Yakuza? Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah. Oh god.
I haven't been playing as much Twitter lately. I want to see Call of Duty, but that's just because I want to play Call of Duty, and it almost makes it feel worse to see more Call of Duty because I don't have the fall thing. I didn't even think of Fallout. When you said that, I was like, oh. But her shirt said Spooky Season with a ghost on it.
Yeah, so I'm like, I just can't think of anything. Because even Halo, that doesn't make sense for Halo. But she said, like, what else do we call this season? And I think she just happens to be wearing a. Oh my god! Hang on, Chad. I gotta fix.
Season. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, that looks great. It's like letterbarred.
You like that?
Like the old, yeah.
Yeah, that is professional.
Assassino.
Bear with me, Chad, as this is always fun to do. All right. There I am. How you doing, Assassin?
I'm tired. I woke up like an hour or two ago, and I've been waiting for the Wi-Fi to work so I could play Metaphor.
Oh yeah. I'm waiting for it to be delivered to my house since GameStop sold my paid-for copy. You have any idea? Oh my god, I was so fucking mad. I was so
Autumn, fall, spooky season.
There we go.
Resident Evil 9.
That would be amazing, but
I would be shocked.
Capcom has that like perpetual forever deal with Sony for marketing, so
for past games, I wouldn't say for every game though. They marketed DMs.
Well, they had Kunitsugami.
They had Kunitsugami. They marketed Devil May Cry 5.
I just want to shout out Slowlark. thank you so much, man. He says, yes, finally, a live broadcast at a sociable hour for the UK. Yes, thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate you. Yeah, I've been talking with you and GameSeeker a lot behind the scenes. Slowlark is a very well-spoken, seems like a very, very level-headed human being, which is very rare to come by. Who, Assassin, has been watching.
No shade to any other chat people. What?
No shade to any other people that I just lost 5 subscribers, but no, I'm just kidding. Oh god, that hurt to laugh. What the hell was I gonna say? Yeah, Slowlark has actually been going back, Assassin, and watching all of our shows from beginning, and I'm like, yikes.
Really grinding that far back? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, hey,
that's a lot.
He wants the full history, the full lore. He wants to be completely. I get it. And he wanted to compliment us and say that we have a great rapport and our quality has improved, which that's an understatement because, man, there's a lot of learning.
Remember behind the scenes you were worried that, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be creative enough to do this, and all of a sudden this year you just proved yourself wrong?
Yeah, well, I don't know if that was my thought. My thought process was more like, who the hell cares? Which I think is totally typical for starting off.
I think the 15 people in chat care.
I think so, yeah. Thank you all so much for being here. Jake, what's up, man? He says, can't stay and watch, but wanted to send some love. Thank you, bro. Hey, Jake, if you come back later, we'll have the podcast timestamp so you can watch it. Or listen. Daniel Luna. Oh, my God, I just screwed everything up. That was great.
Web Dave.
Web Dave.
Web Dave for the love for you two.
With the Web Dave with the... Huh?
Love for you two.
He says, I care. Web Dave loves you. He's going to get you on his show.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Wait.
He doesn't even know me.
2 minutes left. We have 2 minutes left.
All right, well, in that case, let me shrink us down to little babies.
I wouldn't say you have to shrink yourselves down that far. Maybe just like half.
Well, I don't want to. I don't
want
to
watch the thing more.
Yeah.
Chad, I guess you're
okay?
right.
Is that small enough for you?
Is that small enough for you guys, or is that big enough for them?
That's what we gotta figure. These are important questions.
Do you want to put us in 2 different corners so that they can see?
That's a good idea. I can do that. Watch this.
Yeah, put yourselves in 2 different corners and just
I'm gonna
make it a
you.
little bit bigger for your cameras.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you know what else I can do? I can do this. I can boom and then go woo.
There we go.
Nope, that's
1
not
minute.
your face. There's your face.
Oh, it's starting.
No, it's not.
Your feed is behind.
I'm
Yep.
I'm at 53 seconds.
Yeah, I'm at 45 seconds.
It's starting on the Xbox channel right now.
I'm on the
How?
Xbox channel. How?
That's what I was saying. Yeah, I'm at 30.
I'm watching it.
Holly, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go back to around 20 seconds. Damn it.
Alan Wake first.
And I'm trying to get your face. There's your face. Okay,
I'm watching the Xbox One too. It's not even started yet. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm on Xbox On. Sorry.
There you go.
Wow. Okay, Holly.
I thought it was Xbox.
Look at that, Assassin.
5
What Dave
seconds.
says you need to come to Gamers Council.
Alright, it's starting for me.
Chat, let me know if you can hear everything. And tell me if this is okay where our faces are. If you guys want me to move our
Xbox
faces.
On is like a full minute ahead of them. Wild. Okay. I'm on with you guys now.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Peggy, 18.
It's Alan Wake.
Starting out strong, Essie.
The author's clearly Wake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean?
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmots had let the lake in.
This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons.
But the water could not flow. I became trapped. stagnant. The pressure kept building. Looking for release.
Can't wait to play this game. Finally.
Ooh, it's changing.
What is that?
Oh.
We have a situation
so
in the
good.
lake
This
house.
game.
All agents converge on the facility now.
I'm outside in a forest.
Oh,
Not here,
shit.
Not here. Not here.
It's a Control crossover, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, look, I got
Yeah.
goosies.
Find out how
Jesse's
Remedy
brother?
is bringing a darker
Yeah.
tone and horror elements to Alan Wake 2's second expansion, The Lake House, exclusively on Xbox Wire.
Janita Gavankar, she is something. Isn't that who plays her? Pretty sure. Oh, look, it's Call of Duty.
No, it's not. What?
Is it Atom Fall? Ah, maybe that's the fall. Oh no, Bluebird.
Bluebird team, what?
Interesting.
What?
Chat, this is the people who remade Silent Hill and who did The Medium, if you didn't know.
Well, this looks good.
Yeah, I love that suit. Give me that in Starfield.
What in the hell?
Oh, it's the chick from Titanic. What
No.
the hell is this? Oh, I like.
Is this like a new IP for them, or?
It looks like it.
Yeah. It's gonna have the word fall in it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Watch it be Silent Hill 3 remake.
No.
Oh, is it a different medium? It might be medium.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
second
Medium
one?
too. That'll get me to play it first. What the? Yo! It reminds me of like Dead Space versus something. I don't know.
Reminds me of The Thing.
Oh, I feel bad. Chronos, the New Dawn. Interesting.
That looks really good.
Yeah. Oh, look at that shit. That looks so cool.
The music was
Gameplay.
good too.
Yeah. Oh, yo.
25? Is it 2025? Oh,
This
gameplay.
looks so good.
Okay, here's the gameplay. Why does it look like the Medium meets Scorn?
Oh man, yo, that looks dope.
Dead Space.
2025.
That's awesome. Chat, what do you think about that? That's like American
That's-
Fury says, I'm sold
that actually looks
immediately."
good.
What's up, bro? Thanks
That
for
actually
being
looks
here, man.
good. 011.
What is this? Perfect Dark? Oh, this is VR.
At an
Oh,
Xbox
not
show.
an Xbox show.
Kinda looks like Cyberpunk meets Ghost Runner.
Wait, is it VR? I'm having a hard time.
No, it's not VR.
Bruh, Xbox. They don't do VR.
Yeah, they won't
Well,
have VR.
Okay. That's a good point.
They do first-person shooters, though.
Oh, look, it's you, Assassin.
Is it Ghost Runners?
Blind Fire. Wow, I love how it looks exactly like Fragpunk, the logo.
Blind Fire is a unique shooter that removes light from the equation. Find out how the project came to be exclusively on Xbox Wire.
Okay.
So many upcoming hero shooters. Hero shooter likes.
Here's
I don't
Yakuza.
think that was a hero shooter.
Yakuza.
Chad, are you guys interested in Yakuza? There's like 7, 8 of them.
At least.
Getting the spin-offs.
悪くない響きやの記憶喪失で目覚ましてたったの2日俺は海賊の船長になって海に漕ぎ出したあいつらなんなんコスプレかいな
マッドランテスってとこから来てんだよギャングとかマフィアのたまり
One thing I always hear about Yakuza, the tone and the gameplay mechanics are always wacky and weird, but the stories are always great. That's what I always hear about it.
マッドランティスはいくつかの犯罪組織で運営されてるよ。そのうち一番でかいのがクイーン・ミシェルってバーサの組織だ。
よく来たね。キャプテン真島にゴローマルの皆さん。
マッドランティスにはカジノも女の店もあるが、パイレーツ・コルシアムに一番金が動く。
海賊王レイモンド・ロード。
The Goromaru.
見事なデビュー戦だったな、船長。やっと会えたな、兄弟。兄弟はやめ言うてやろうが。この先ずっと記憶喪失のままでいいのか？ヤクザの大幹部だったんだろう。記憶戻らんかったらこのまま海賊家業を続けんのもありか。
Grubby Potato, what's up, man? He says, wow, Skull and Bones got an upgrade. Yeah.
Watch this do like 5 times better than Skull and Bones then.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. They pushed it
more than
up.
5.
They pushed it up a week.
Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii takes the series in a direction
I don't think they want to
never
compete with Monster
expected.
Hunter.
Find out about its naval battles on
What date
Xbox
was
Wire.
The 28th.
And now it's the 21st.
January 28th?
February. Huh?
Oh. It looks like Cuphead.
Yeah.
A clue, a lead. What more could a mouse detective want?
Oh! Is it Wolf Among Us? No. I thought it was like an opening.
Okay.
Oh, it's that first-person Mickey game.
Eureka. This is a real mouse changer.
Right?
Yeah, I sent it to you guys in the group chat one day, and Holly said, nah, not for me.
Epic? Is it Epic Mickey? No.
Time to play detective.
No, this looks really good.
I love this stuff.
I was wrong.
We're wrong when it says it.
Looks like we just
I was
hit
wrong.
the jackpot.
Kind of like Mouse or Bioshock with a Mickey Mouse skin on top of it.
Yes, please.
Mouse.
Yeah, it was just called Mouse.
That's hilarious.
2025 Mouse PI for hire.
So Blind Fire's out right now.
Early access to it.
Yeah.
Okay, write down Chronos the New Dawn because I'm actually interested in that too.
I think that's a big one for everyone so far.
You underestimate how many fans Yakuza has, but you do you.
Ooh.
Oh.
What is it with Microsoft in space?
This is naval, or... Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
Oh, it's Dragon Age.
Is this Subnautica?
Subnautica 3.
This stuff terrifies me. I take deep water with giant creatures. I guess it could be Subnautica 2, right?
Didn't Subnautica already have a sequel?
It was Frozen. It was like an expansion. Frozen Waters, whatever. How many have Jerry curls underwater? I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, look at that. I was right. Holy shit.
Yeah, Subnautica 2. Okay.
Wow.
Early access Game Pass.
Uncharted
Okay.
waters in Subnautica 2. Adventure alone or with friends as you try to survive on an all-new mysterious
guys, if you've never played
alien
Subnautica,
planet.
it
Learn
is
more
a horror
exclusively
game.
on Xbox.
Oh, Will Shen joined the Subnautica team from Bethesda.
Okay.
I am Shadow.
I think he was one of the narrative
Animal World is a game of many shadows. It's a game where every animal casts a shadow, and it's a game where you cast a shadow. Sometimes
is that
even
Donkey?
the shadow of a shadow can cast a shadow.
Video Donkey.
Dude, this is the guy that does the Nico, my cousin is here. That's the guy. It's the
shadows all along. Because if these shadows are allowed to remain within the shadows, then
YouTuber turned indie dev publisher.
Stuff these shadows are gonna do next in the shadows.
This is on a lot of people's Game of the Year list. This game.
What we must always remember is that without shadows there is no light. These shadows are evil, but some are not, and we have to look into the shadow of the shadow of the shadow to realize the shadow of the shadow within. So basically what I'm saying, Animal Will available today on
Can someone get Joe Pesci off stage? He sounds too drunk.
Oh, it's today.
Nice.
This is that Oreo video. Oreo.
Oh, yeah.
Holly can't get away from Japanese games no matter where she goes.
Well, especially on Xbox now. It's for sure.
Yeah, they're investing hard in the Japanese market.
The game sequence and it's no fluff. American Fury says explains why people in Japan were buying Xboxes recently.
Well, you gotta remember the price hike for PlayStation was very significant. Eternal Strands! Hey! I've been following this game on Twitter a lot lately. It's like Zelda meets Shadow of the Colossus.
Okay.
It looks very cool.
Did they give a date for the Eden Zero?
No, I don't think so.
Or just 2025 or something like that?
I think it was 2025. This looks amazing.
Oh, that was a cool little. They got like.
Yeah, you literally use the environment to take down the enemies.
Thank you, Grumpy Potato.
He said Dragon Age looks good.
This game looks good. I wish I could buy it day one though.
Game Pass.
Never mind, I'll play it on Game Pass then. Is this?
I have seen the god shadow into Gildan Mist.
No, first Berserker is PlayStation marketing. This is different.
Steadfast
and it's cell shaded.
Them,
yeah, this
treacherous villain.
This doesn't look like Wu Chang. I'm interested anyway.
It looks really good.
I have seen the thrones brought.
See, Red? More third-person games.
Faiths
I know.
torn
I'm really
asunder.
happy.
So stop complaining that first person is all and whenever makes.
Live before the end.
I am really happy with Chronos in third person. I would have been like, oh my god, this is first person.
And despair.
Yakuza is third person.
Yeah.
It plays like a Souls-like, but it kind of doesn't. It's like God of War.
That's a good comparison. Yeah.
I mean, if you have a screenshot of Kratos in this game side by side, it's kind of undeniable.
But I have yet to see the ember that can rise against the dark.
And that's you respawning, I guess. Mistfall. Is that the fall they were talking about? I don't know.
Mistfall Hunter. Yeah, it has to be.
Souls-like
It's the only one with the name Fall in
for
it.
something brand new. Find out more exclusively on Xbox Wire.
Extraction Souls-like?
We have time for like one more announcement.
I think they have enough time for 3. It said 25 minutes. There's 6 minutes left.
Yeah.
I'd say they're probably going to end it with something big. I don't know what, but...
Well, that's what we always hope.
Watch it be Final Fantasy.
Is this that one game, Dungeons of...
Hindenburg? No, that came out in July.
I know, I just didn't know if this was...
Oh, this is that... I think it's a Ubisoft game? I feel like I've seen
I know Ubisoft, this is not their cup of tea.
Well, they had a bike game like this that they announced, I think, this summer. But this probably isn't them.
Are you talking about Riders Republic? Because that came out like 2 years ago.
No, it was something they showed. This summer.
We'll find out in a second.
Damn, Forza had it down good.
Like, Forza's a great series, but holy crap, it needed to go on ice for a bit.
Riders Republic. Palpatine says it's on Game Pass now.
Wheel
World.
How many Game Pass? Annapurna Interactive is
What
the
did you
publisher.
see? Okay, never mind, we're coming.
Is this
Hello?
Phasmophobia, please?
Was it the best horror game of 2020?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought Phasmophobia is older than that.
I thought Phasmophobia was like 2018.
I think you guys are thinking of Amnesia. They kind of look similar.
Yeah, well, it's first-person horror game, yeah. It could be. Yeah, this might not be Phasmophobia. I don't know, because they're not showing the co-op. It does say amazing co-op, though. I think that this is Phasmophobia coming to Xbox. October 29th. Oh! Let's go. Let's go. I can't, like, be too expressive because I'm going to hurt my neck. Holy shit.
Yep, it's... Okay.
My dearest
That's amazing.
child,
That's twice
this
I've been
island
right.
offers everything you may need
never
in your
happened.
precious life. Vast forests, roaring rivers, and mountains of rock and ice. You are old enough now to know that for every bit of goodness in this world, an opposing force exists. In the heat of the earth resides a darkness you cannot fathom. Demons as old as time, my child. Do not doubt, even a light like yours can be tempted by the dark. You must always choose good. And that I know you will. Sepe, be resilient, be resourceful, be brave, my son.
I was expecting this to be something completely different, but hey, Red, another third-person game.
And may the magic of this island.
I don't know if this is my cup of joe, but
You said the same thing about Persona years ago, and look at you now.
I know, that's true.
The Legend of Babu.
Legend? I swear to God, when you did that, I thought that was the trailer saying that.
When it's 2020. Series X.
Is dead. Although I swore to protect it, I failed. Now
I already know what this is. Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers.
Until my mission is fulfilled. I will not rest until all traitors are silenced and our stolen kingdom returned. Who dares to question my will, standing in the way of my redemption?
Wu Chang will, that's you. I'm still hung up on Phasmophobia. Can't believe it. That is...
Ghost of Tsushima 2 looks weird.
Final Fantasy. Whoa, boobies.
Can I just say that we're all spoiled next year, just from the amount of third-person games alone.
Yes.
Hell, even the first-person games. Almost every genre is popping off next year. At least with this game, Holly doesn't have to play as a monkey.
It's mine.
Yes. So it already makes it much higher up.
Yep. Sexy, badass Chinese warrior? Yes.
So is this a sequel? Wolong Fallen Dynasty and then Wu Chang Fallen Feathers?
Get out of here.
Here's Call of Duty.
This place was always dangerous. And weird.
More Alan Wake 2?
It is!
Policy and procedure used to keep us in control.
I seriously thought it was.
But now,
With the ducks, yeah.
we need a new approach.
3-player co-op.
The co-op thing that we thought was
This is their co-op game. Okay.
What?
They're showing it off here?
Wow.
Okay. Wow. What? And it's first person.
Wow.
Okay.
Done.
That looks dope.
I was so confused on why we were saying Remedy again. I was so confused.
So this is you working for the or whatever, what are they called?
The Federal Bureau of Control?
Yeah.
FBC.
The FBC, yeah. What the fuck?
Which is a really good setting for it.
Yeah.
Don't look now, guys, but Holly just caught me in red in the shower.
That is so cool. FBC Firebreak. Yes.
Welcome to Firebreak.
That looks good.
That's got me.
FBC Firebreak.
Game Pass.
Learn how Remedy
games.
went about designing its first
Okay,
ever
that surprises me,
multiplayer
Remedy.
game,
Jesus.
exclusively on Xbox Wire.
All right. Well. Yeah, looks like that was everything. Phasmophobia still, I think, is the biggest one for me. Besides Chrono Wire.
Yeah, that was everything.
Chronos.
I guess there's a lot of fall stuff in there, right?
Only one title had fall.
Oh, look at that. Game Pass. Firebreak, Subnautica 2.
Yeah.
Wu-Chang and Firebreak. 3 out of 5 I'm interested in.
Wu-Chang being Game Pass is a big deal.
Wow.
I mean, it did wonders for Liza P.
Alright, so they're not gonna dupe us and say, you know. Alright, let me see if I can. All right, so all right, here we go. This is going to be really strange. What I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to just do Discord just like this. And this is going to have to be the show. So, first of all, I want to make sure everyone can hear us. Turn the music back on. Well, that's not the right music, but whatever. That works. Ah, there we go. There we go. So, the layout of the show right now looks like this because I lost all of the assets for the entire podcast. So I had to locate them all, found them all, tried to reorganize them, and for some reason I can't get the actual overlay to work. I don't know how to fix it, so I'm gonna have to get with Jonas and see if he can help me. So for now, this is what we look like. Classic. Remember this, Assassin? Speaking of Slow Lark, he'll probably remember this is what the show used to look like. It was just Discord with the black. Anyway, all right. Make sure you guys can hear us. Speaking of Slow Lark. There we go. There we go. There we go. What's our stream mark at? Just so I can timestamp this. 58 minutes. Okay, I'll remember that. All right. So obviously, biggest take. What's the biggest takeaway, Holly? Is it Kronos? You're muted, or are you? No, you're not. Nope. Huh. Okay, let me. What's going on? Assassin, say something. This is great. I love this. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, I knew. The pod's dark ages. Yeah, you get it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. Just bear with me. This is going to be an issue. Hopefully, I can fix this. I don't know where your audio went, Holly. You're not muted. And neither is Assassin. Let me try this. Chat, while I figure this out, sorry, let me know what your guys' big takeaway was. It's weird that I can't hear you either. I have no idea what's happening. Here, let me try this.
Happens every time.
There we go. I love that. All right, we're good. Okay.
Can y'all hear?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Hear. Yep. Everything's good.
Please tell me we were not muted the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, you were.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Yeah.
During the show?
No, not the show. No. Just now. Oh. Yeah.
No,
after it came back.
Show.
After the yeah.
Okay, thank God.
So there were I was keeping track of everything. I think I got all of them. I have 15 games or announcements listed. For me, there were 2 very high highlights and then a lot of really oh, that's interesting. I'm also interested in that. And then, a couple that I was like, meh. But that's just based on personal preference, right? So my 2 favorite were Kronos, of course, and the Firebreak those were like my two super high highlights. That's my two.
Assassin, what about you, Big Daddy?
Yeah, this partner preview, there was 5 for me, actually.
Good.
It was Chronos, Mistfall Hunter, Eternal Strands. I've been following that one on Twitter a lot lately, so I was already interested in that one. Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers, and I forget what that other one was. I think it was Firebreak, actually. So yeah, that partner preview was actually pretty good for me.
Sorry, I'm trying to bring this up. I want to see that list. Come
do
on,
you
Shinobi.
I've got the
Shinobi.
list.
Post a list. Yeah.
Here, let me copy it into chat.
If you can send it to Twitter chat, because I can't look at anything on Discord. But while you're doing that, Chronos was, I think, the biggest one for me, because I love that weird, like, horror time loop type stuff. I love that.
Yeah, did anybody...
Alan Wake 2, obviously. Alan Wake 2 might be like the biggest one because it's obvious. It's like that's like the big AAA one. So besides that,
did we expect to see Bloober Team though after Silent Hill 2? Like, I didn't expect to hear anything.
Not
from
that
them at all.
fast. No. Yeah.
No. They're on a roll.
And a new IP, that is.
And I guess it would make sense. I don't know how big Bloober Team is, but it's. I think the reason I'm surprised is because they have clearly been working on that game for years, obviously, alongside of Silent Hill 2. So I'm like, how did they split up the team? Because Silent Hill 2, I'm interested to know the development of Silent Hill 2 because it's a remake, you know. So it's not like they just skinned the game and made it look way more prettier than it was with similar systems and smoothed them out. It's a complete remake. So I'm curious to see how that development looked.
Sorry, I sent a picture of the list so that it's got like the numbers so you can pick out the names easier.
There we go. Yeah, I was trying to decipher your... Okay. Yeah. So
actually,
Dawn. Yeah.
The other one too was that Mouse PI for Hire game was really kind of a happy surprise for me.
That's
too.
right. Yeah,
Right,
that was really cute. Yeah. Yeah, Blind Fire. So Blind Fire is out right now.
We should try it.
Is it free? It says that it's an early access, but is it free?
It's a closed early access.
Okay.
Is it in the Insider Hub?
I'll have to check it out. There's been so much stuff in the Insider Hub. It's been crazy. William Riggs, did I miss the show? By the way, good morning, everyone. Good morning. No, you did not. You did not. We are doing the podcast. It's sort of like a mini podcast. I have injured myself, so that's why we didn't do a show on Tuesday. So I moved it to this so we could just hang out and talk about the showcase. So we're just hanging out. That's why the show looks weird too, by the way, because I lost all my assets and I'm trying to fix stuff. So anyway, welcome, Toxic Buttwind. He says, better late than never. Good to see you guys. Well, the two of you, because we can see Assassin. Yes.
I think he meant can't.
Can't see Assassin. Yeah. I was like, can you? And Assassin's like freaking out right now. He's like, oh God, is it on? Is my camera on?
Right.
So, you know what? Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Let's just go down the list. So we all love Chronos. Okay, there's not too much to talk about with Alan Wake because it's hard to talk about without going into spoilers. Assassin hasn't played it. So we'll just say we're all excited for Alan Wake. Chronos might be like the biggest one for all of us, obviously. It looks like Dead Space meets... Oh, you have it written here. Or I don't know if you read that here. Dead Space / Medium. Yeah, I guess that is exactly what it looks
that's
like.
on
Yeah.
It's on my notes. Yeah.
Okay. You're good. Look at you. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It reminded me of the marketing for oh my God, I can't think. It was another weird horror game where you're like, what the hell is going on? I'm confused. I'm scared. With the old lady and stuff, because obviously there's like some time fixing stuff that your main character has to do. And the spacesuit was like, it had like the look of, like you said, Assassin, like Scorn or something. Like it's like.
Well, the
not
environment
like
looked like Scorn.
Yeah, and the enemies. Some of the enemies look like Dead Space, but they're all like lanky arms and stuff like that.
Yeah, it looked like the necromorphs with the tail and the 2 arms, not the typical necromorph.
Exactly.
You know, the ones that lunge at you.
Yes, exactly. Oh shit, Game Secret, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for doing that. You didn't have to do that. Appreciate you. A $10 super chat. That says 10 out of 10. Good show. Yeah, it was really straightforward. I don't have anything to complain about. That's what I was saying before you guys jumped on. Like, I feel like we're so spoiled with showcases that we always expect like a one more or like a big huge announcement and stuff like that. Because I always joke, it's called an Xbox Partner Preview. So of course, the first thing that comes to my mind is like Square Enix being like a new partner and their or Atlas or something like that. But
it's not our fault that Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo have done that for years, doing the one more thing. They showed a Fable like years ago as the one more thing. Then it was Ghosts of Yotai, just the state of play. So yeah, it's not our fault that we have that expectation.
Yeah,
it's the three console manufacturers that set that expectation for all of us, or for themselves. So no, don't blame us. Don't blame you. Don't blame yourself. Blame them.
Don't blame me. Don't blame you. Don't blame them. Yeah. But yeah, thank you, Game Seeker. I really appreciate you, bro. So yeah, any other thoughts on Chronos? It looks awesome. Really surprised.
I want to see more gameplay first, but I'm very excited to see what it will look like in the final product.
Yeah, they did that thing where they like do the slow pan everywhere to not show how janky it is, which all games do, but. It's totally fine. Doesn't mean it's going to be janky. It just means that's a thing that games do. Blind Fire. I don't understand what this game is. Like, I know we saw it, but that didn't even look like real gameplay hardly.
It looked like someone turned it from a VR game to an actual game.
Yeah, it was because like the shooting looked weird because whenever you're aiming, your gun doesn't stay still. It's like sort of like hovering like this. So it's like why would you even aim? And again, the game is called Blind Fire. So I want to know what the twist is because I don't get it. But it looked interesting. It's on early access. Did you find out, Holly, if it's Insider or?
Let me look. I started to look and then I got.
I'm on my Xbox right now, actually.
Oh,
I can actually take a look.
Okay.
Open.
Let's see if it's even on the Microsoft Store.
Well, if it's closed early access, it will only be in the Insider Hub. It won't be on the store. Or at least it'll show it like not available or something like that.
Yeah, it's not an open beta, that's for sure, or open at early access.
I don't know how to get to the Insider Hub on PC. So
I don't either.
Let me Googs it.
Do you have to be a member of the Insider program to find it?
Yeah, you had to sign up and.
Okay, then yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Well, do you have the Insider Hub?
No.
It's an app on your Xbox? You don't have that?
It's a weird looking icon too. It's like black with like a letterbox and a ball. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Okay.
Anyway. Alright, so while you're looking,
Blind Fire, right?
Yakuza. I'm so happy for all the Yakuza fans, but Yakuza is something. There's so many of them, and I know that they're not all connected, but I know like at least 1 through 6 is, and 7 I think. And then now you got like the island ones and stuff like that. They look silly and fun, and I know people love them, but that's not really up my alley. Well, I say it's not up my alley because I haven't really given it a chance. I did start Yakuza 0 a long time ago. Whenever I had Game Pass, and I just don't think I was in the mood because I was trying to play Persona 5 alongside a Yakuza. Let me tell you, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that's a big mistake.
Yeah,
you should try it again when you have nothing.
Yeah, and I definitely will try it out because I know Yakuza 0 is the first one. All right, Mouse PI for Hire looked really cool. And I know we saw that before. You showed it to us, Assassin, a long time ago, and it looked really interesting.
Yeah, you didn't say anything about it, but Holly at the time was like, "Oh, that looks dumb."
Well, yeah, I I didn't open the whole thing. Sorry. That's my fault. I bow to the assassin. I give you your due.
Yeah, it reminds me of like how High on Life was one of those games where had a really interesting art style. The hook was the comedy, and I feel like this will be the art style with like more charm and nostalgia with that, 30s style of cartoon. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. Subnautica 2.
We were waiting for the question.
Oh, just if you guys had any thoughts on it. Assassin, do you care about black and white cartoon games?
I mean, it's cute and it's whimsical, so yeah, I'll give it a shot. That one wasn't one of the games that was coming to Game Pass, right? So I'd have to actually buy it, right?
I do not know.
I'm asking Holly because she has the list.
I
don't think it's a Game Pass game.
I did not mark that as Game Pass.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, either way, I'd be curious to try it.
Right now, the only games I see on the PC side now, Blindfire might be on Xbox Insider Hub, but there's the Doom Eternal PC mod preview, the Palworld update preview, Towerborn Insider preview, the Valheim public test, Microsoft Flight Sim beta, and that's it on PC. But I know on console right now, the first Berserker Kazan and Fragpunk are on those. So Blindfire might be on the console Insider Hub, maybe not on PC.
Is there a certain requirement you have to do in order to get approved for the Insider Hub?
No, just download the app and then you'll click join and you're basically in.
Okay.
Everybody should do that if they're interested in doing some of those test preview things.
Sorry, guys. I don't think I should mess with the podcast stuff right now. I'm just gonna get aggravated. I just can't fix it right now.
Yeah, just don't worry about it.
Okay, Subnautica 2. Did you guys ever play the first one?
Okay.
No.
It's a horror game with crafting elements. They came out with a creative mode, and you guys know me. I love ships in game, whether it be a boat or like a spaceship, where it allows you to get up out of your cockpit and walk around. You can do that in Subnautica with a submarine, and it is so terrifying getting into a submarine and going just straight down into the pitch blackness, knowing that there are things that are like 70 times your size. Game Seeker says not seeing it on the Xbox Insider Hub. Okay. Wonder where it's at.
Xbox. Okay.
On Xbox. Sorry, I keep yawning.
Maybe they haven't hit the button yet.
The green
Hit
button.
the button.
Just,
Hit the button.
yeah, I'm excited for that. I want to see what they're doing differently. Was there co-op in the first one? Maybe that was a thing that they teased here, like showing that it'll have co-op. I don't know if they had co-op in their expansion, but really cool. Really cool. And that's coming to Game Pass. Animal Well, that's the one with Donkey doing God, it looks so funny. I mean, it's just Donkey being Donkey doing the funny ramble stuff that he does, which is hilarious. And again, if you guys don't know who Donkey is, if you know that old GTA 4 video, the Nico, my cousin, is here, that is him. And that's how he got started, was those types of videos. So now he's got a little game coming out called Animal Well. It's funny because we saw gameplay, but then he's being funny, but that didn't necessarily translate to the game itself. So I'm wondering where the humor comes in, because it just didn't seem to connect. I don't know, but that's just me. I don't know, Holly, this is probably more up your alley. Animal Well.
Sorta. Yes, the aesthetic looks fun and stuff. I'm not too like. I like side scrollers to a degree, but I also like get bored of them pretty quickly. So, but this is supposed to be really good, so it's worth a shot.
Okay. All right, Assassin, do you care about Animal Well?
No, not particularly. I'm gonna be honest. That generation kind of turned me off of it.
The what?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you not like Video Game Donkey?
I don't know who that is. I've never watched any of his videos, but
he's
yeah,
really
that
funny.
him talking throughout the whole thing just turned me off the game entirely.
It's his
That's his
shtick, though. You
thing,
gotta go
exactly.
watch. Yeah, he has like
Yeah.
millions of followers. He's huge. He's really funny.
Then I'm not gonna like his content.
I need to.
No, you probably will.
Send you the Nico, my cousin, is here video, and you'll understand. It's so stupid. It's
Or
so
there's
funny.
I think he did a pretty good Elden Ring one. I'm trying to remember one of the ones that was like more funny, like his video game commentary on them.
Yeah.
Because
the one I'm talking about is like 16 years old or something like that. Okay.
Yeah. Elden Ring. Yeah.
Eden's Zero Anime 2025.
Okay.
Is this your thing, Assassin?
No, sorry. I was looking up more about Blindfire and where we could find it, and I actually got it right here before we get to Eden Zero real quick. Trusting your instincts is paramount in Blindfire, a brand new first-person arena shooter. Revealed during the Xbox Partner Preview today. The pitch is simple. How would you play an FPS in the dark with the lights out? It's out on Xbox Game Preview today. So it's not an insider game, it's Xbox Game Preview. Like Palworld.
Oh, it might be in the Game Pass hub. There's like that preview section.
Okay. If you find it, just let me know if there's a price. Because I would assume it's $20 or something like that.
Yeah, kind of like Palworld was.
Yeah, like Palworld. I miss Palworld, guys. God.
I'm waiting for the 1.0.
They have the ability now in Palworld to host servers, so that way you never have to like wait for anyone. I want to know how to do that because that'd be cool. Eden's Zero. Did you want to talk about that, Assassin? Because that was your game.
Eden Zero? Are you talking about that anime game?
Yeah, I can't even picture it in my head because we saw like a couple JRPG.
Look, you guys we joke around behind the scenes about how I prefer quote unquote anime games more than the rest of you, but I don't like every anime game, and this one didn't really hit it for me. The combat just seemed too slow. It didn't reach out to me. If it was Persona though, that's different, but it's not. So I got nothing to say about it.
This is the one I was like, it's the Oreo video.
Oreo. And it's funny because I'm with you, Assassin. There is a certain level of ooh that I can handle, and that is too much. It's like not even a little bit too much. That's just like
Persona and Monster Hunter Wilds level of ooh, which is barely any at all.
Barely,
Now, to be fair though, Red, it probably would have been different if it was dubbed, but it's not. Or if they had shown it off in an English
It's so
dub.
funny, man. I thought of the same thing because oh god, I just hurt my neck somehow.
Really?
God, I don't know what I did just now. It hurt like a.
What the hell did you do to your body? Did you?
I turned
What
very
happened to you?
hard. I toss and turn when I sleep, and whenever I start to wake up, like I wake up at like 5 o'clock, and then like 6:30, and then like 8. Depending on what time I had to get up, and then eventually I'm like, okay, it's time to get up. So I did that and turned over really hard to my right, and I hurt my neck really bad. So yes, I'm at that stage in my life now where I hurt myself sleeping. So, oh god. Anyway, yes, Eden Zero. I was gonna say if it was dubbed, it would have had a different. I think the delivery would have felt a little. I don't know. Even that though, I just don't feel like that. It just didn't speak to me at all. In chat, I am. Toxic Butt was getting old sucks. Yeah. Indeed. Chat, I want to know what you guys think as I like turn my chair so I can look at chat. I'm like, chat. I want to hear what you guys were excited about. We can just move on past it. Eternal Strands. That's the one where you fight the big bosses with tendrils and strands, right?
You fight with fire, you fight with ice, and I think with dark. They mentioned something about having more abilities that they'll reveal at a later point. But basically, you fight giant colossi and enemies with magic and the environment, which is a cool aspect. I haven't really seen anything like that in a video game before, at least not to this degree. Like I said, I've been following the game on Twitter for the past year or so. It kind of caught my eye when I was going through my timeline one day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd actually talked in the comments with the community manager of that Twitter account. I said, is there a physical? They said no. I said, understandable, I'll wait till a physical comes out, but they did not mention anything about putting it on Game Pass, so now I'm definitely going to play it day one. And if I like it, I'll get the physical then. So, hey, I'll double dip. Technically double dip. It looks very cool. It looks great. I don't know how you two feel, though. Zelda meets Shadow of the Colossus. With magic.
Someone, I think it was American Fury, who said, looks like Immortals Phoenix Rising. And I would agree with that. I think whenever you start to get into like the sameness of a lot of these games, you just would prefer to pick the one that it's like if I'm comparing it to out. Yeah, it's like if I'm comparing the game already to Immortals Phoenix Rising, I'm probably just going to go play Immortals Phoenix Rising. But
that's
which isn't always
dumb.
The case. Well, it's not always the case. I'm just saying, like, I want to know what it does differently. I think is my point. Which it does seem like the combat obviously is something really unique with the environment and stuff.
You can't fight enemies with the actual environment in Immortals. It's a hack and slash. This one is completely different.
Yeah, exactly.
The aesthetic looks the same. I'll give you that. But in terms of combat and the fact it's more of an RPG than Immortals. Yeah, I'm going to have to disagree with you there, Chief.
Yeah.
It's going to be one that you have to play, actually.
Indeed. I'm just going to skip you, Holly.
Damn.
Or unless you have something to say about Mist or Eternal Shards.
You did not just try to say Eternal Shard.
I did. Because I was looking at Eternal Shard. Can you imagine? A toxic butt wind. He's going to change his name to Eternal Shard. That's why it's Eternal.
That's his twin.
That's right. Yeah, he's my evil twin, Eternal Shard. Toxic butt wind. On the next episode of... Yeah. Man, we lost that guy. God, that's so sad. The narrator for Dragon Ball Z. Sorry, guy.
It didn't look horrible to me. Like, you know... if it's on Game Pass, I would maybe give it a shot for funsies.
It is on Game Pass.
Yes. Which is the only way I will give it a shot for funsies.
Yeah, I was going to say, now you have to.
And now you have to as well, Red.
If it's Eden Zero, there's no way that you could get that onto my Xbox. But this one, maybe. Yeah.
Careful there, Holly. You're starting to sound a little bit like Asmongold there.
Oh, God. Let's just move on. He's fine. He'll be fine. Everything's fine. All right. So there was Eternal Shard. Mistfall Hunter. This one looked really cool. This was the Souls-like... You put Souls-like Extraction. Is this the one that we all went, oh, it looks like Souls-like, but it's kind of not? And then it ended with the slow-motion dude jumping?
With the dude with the beard and the hair, yeah.
You play as either the mage or the warrior. I said it looks like God of War.
That's right.
If you put it side by side.
Looked really, really cool. And I think what made it not look like Souls-like is it didn't do the lock-on strafing stuff that you see in all. Well, I mean, a lot of games do it, but I think that's what made it look a little bit different. Like, I don't like. You could look at Darksiders. You could look at Darksiders and say like it has the same thing where you can lock on and stuff. Doesn't mean it looks like a Souls-like though. And I think this game probably nails that a lot more. Darksiders was heavily inspired by the original God of War games, hack and slash, lock on with finisher moves. I think that's what this reminded me of more, like Darksiders.
They literally said Souls-like Extraction, so that's what I wrote down.
Oh, okay.
Souls-like Extraction, though. What? So Extraction,
I don't know how that
like
works.
how?
I don't know.
So
I think Extraction. I think Dark Zone from Division. I don't. What? How?
That's what they said.
Okay. Red?
What's up, Andrew?
Hell?
What's up, buddy? Well, I think Extraction, like, so Code Vein is a Souls-like game. It's an anime-inspired, Souls-like game. Whenever you would go out into areas and do your thing, you could always return to your home base. Maybe that's sort of what they do here, where you have a home base and you have to launch into areas and do as much as you can and then try to get out in time and go back to your home base and craft the gear and stuff that you want. That would be a really cool premise. So if it's like that, I'll have it.
With Souls-like combat, that actually brings more danger to the actual game itself and the risk and reward system.
Yeah.
Because if the risk and reward system is not evenly balanced, the game's not going to do very well on the Extraction side. Souls-like side, it looks like it's already got that nailed down. It's the Extraction part that's got me concerned. Like, how exactly are they going to do it and actually make it to where it's actually worth the risk?
And is it just single player?
It didn't look. It looked single player at a start, but if you look back at it, it looked like there was a warrior and a mage fighting side by side, taking on the one boss. So
Okay.
It could co-op.
If that's the
maybe
case, they didn't do a good job at showing that. That it's co-op. I don't know. But whenever I hear the word Extraction, I'm like, that my brain immediately goes to that's obviously multiplayer. Nerds and Other Legends, what's up, man? It says late to the stream, but at least I hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on this early Thursday. And again, I apologize. My energy is a bit low because I'm in a lot of pain right now. Yeah, I'm excited for it. And Holly, was your big entrance into the Souls-like genre? Was it Elden Ring? Is that your biggest Souls-like?
Probably like the one that I stuck with the longest. I'd played Souls-like before, but the one that I like completed, stayed with, loved. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Elden Ring's not a Souls-like. It's a Soulsborne.
Oh God.
If you're gonna get technical about it, Red, then at least be right about it.
All right. Fair enough.
If it was not made by From Software and it plays like Dark Souls, that is a Souls-like. If it was made by From Software, it is Soulsborne. Get it right.
Godwin says, that's a good one. Maybe when my daughter is old enough, she can take the name.
She can be Eternal Shart.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll
Don't
love that.
name your daughter that.
Well, I mean, if she's young enough now, pooping in diapers, I think that name probably fits right now. So there's Mistfall Hunter. Wheel World. This is a Forza downgrade game. I really don't have too much to say about this other than it looks cool. I like that art style. I thought that it was Dungeons of Hinterberg immediately.
Someone thought it was Ubisoft made.
Holly thought it was Ubisoft. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? That's not Ubisoft.
What? You have a Yoda? You have a Grogu on your... That is so cool. That is amazing. That is so cool. Yeah, guys, listen. You can get your custom-made Yetis at shop.redwolf... No, I don't know how to... One day I'll have a merch. Anyway. So...
Oh, that attitude.
I don't know if Wheel World is anything to talk about. It was a biking game, cool art style.
It's on Game Pass.
My neck again. And it's on Game Pass.
Right.
It's Annapurna.
Will be, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, will be 2025. There we go. This was the big one for me. This was the biggest one besides Alan Wake and Chronos. Phasmophobia is coming. Okay, you guys don't. I don't think I'm selling my excitement right now because again, I'm hurting. Like I'm so excited right now. I'm so excited. This is a co-op horror ghost hunting game, and that's it. And it's amazing. It's in VR. It's been on PC for a long time. And I swore that it launched into early access like 2018, 2019, and maybe then it got its full release. I could be wrong about that. I swore it came out before 2020. Yeah.
Blindfire. I found them on Twitter. They have like 27 followers right now.
Oh, good.
It just went up. It like their account just went up.
They just created it. Okay.
And somebody has already asked them, "Is it free on Xbox?" I can't find it. And they said, it's not free, but extremely affordable. You will see the game live on the store at 7 p.m. BST.
Bullshit time is what that is.
So in around 20 minutes, it said. So probably 1 o'clock our time. Which is 1:03.
3 o'clock my time.
1:03 right now.
Yeah. So 2 o'clock your time. Oof.
On the store,
right now.
So right now. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Time is weird, especially bullshit time. BST. What is that? British?
Berlin Standard Time, jackass.
Okay. So they're in Germany. Right? Isn't that where Berlin is? I don't know. There's also a Berlin, Maryland.
Yes, it is in Germany, but not every studio in the world lives in Berlin, right?
Well, TBD. TBB. Anyway, so no one cares about Phasmophobia. Is that right?
I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
Is it on Game Pass?
No.
Is there a physical?
No, but it's coming.
All right, then no.
It's coming in 12 days. Okay.
If there is no Game Pass or no physical, no.
Barry Donnelly says British summertime. Is that true?
British? No. That is a good one. That
is good though. Barry Donnelly. Oh, I meant to say. Let me say this right now. By the way, and if anyone is in chat, watching the show after the fact, I'm just gonna say this for a while until I gather everyone. If you are a channel member, and you have been a channel member for at least 2 months. You can find out if you go like you're gonna go do a super chat. You can see your membership and it'll tell you how long you've been a member. If you've been a member for 2 months, DM me on Discord or on Twitter. My Twitter handle's in the description, or you can just get a hold of Assassin or Holly or Damarco or whatever. So that way we can get you in the Discord, because that is one of the perks of being a channel member. So if you are a channel member, hit me up and I'll get you in there, because I really appreciate you. It's the least I can do.
And tell him when you do DM him, tell him to start getting the podcast episodes on Spotify.
I know, and American Fury, I had a couple people ask me to do that. I need to get with someone who knows what the hell they're doing, because it's a lot.
I know how to do it.
It's not going to help.
There you go. Perfect timing. Yeah, so anyway, guys, if you're a channel member...
It's kind of painful.
Yeah, because I tried to use Anchor years ago for a different thing, and it was...
We use Anchor. It's a pain in the booty. But
anything worthwhile is never going to be easy.
That's true. And if you're good at something, never do it for free. Which, I don't know, that has nothing to do with anything. Anyway, all right. But yes, thank you all so much for the support. And I just want to shout out the channel members, because I'm still trying to get a list. I don't think there's too many paid channel members. I think there's a handful. But still, when he gets you guys in there, like Game Seeker, I know, Barry Donnelly, I think that you are a paid channel member, because you're still here. So anyway, really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Slow Lark says, I promise we sometimes have summer here. Yeah. It's like
I remember back in the summer. I remember back in the summer that it was reported that it was like 76 Celsius over there, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's so freaking hot." I was like, bro, that's nothing over here.
76.
That's like in the That's like in the top 90s here. That we get to the hundreds. Fahrenheit. No.
Is it 70? Is it 76 Celsius, like 500 degrees Fahrenheit?
No. Wait, I don't think it was 76. I think it was 39. No, wait, no.
Like, I don't think it got that hot. Like,
I think it's like 39 degrees difference. Or there's something that I always think
there's some
formula with 5 ninths or 9/5, depending on which way you go back and forth, and you add or subtract 32.
I think maybe I was thinking 36 Celsius. Yeah. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
It was but when people converted it to Fahrenheit for over here, everyone on Twitter was like, "Dude, that's normal here. What are you talking about? It's hot."
Gotcha. Well, it is. I don't know how cold it is today, but it was like 40 degrees earlier, which was great.
It's in the 70s here in Texas right now.
Man,
feels good.
So anyway, Phasmophobia. Really excited about that. Play that by myself, even though I can't.
What do you mean? You got Holly with you.
Listen, I know.
Oh, is it co-op?
Yeah, it's like 4-player co-op. Remember, we talked about this like about a year ago. We were talking about. I was like, we got to get this on VR.
Yeah, you were trying to get us to get it. It was like, yeah. Oh, VR.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it was like co-op horror game in VR. That'd be amazing. But it's not practical because it's not native to any of the headsets. You had to hook up your PC and do a whole bunch of stuff. I just hurt my neck again somehow. Anyway, yeah, it's co-op. And it's probably gonna be like $20. Comes out on the 29th. Yeah, just look into it, guys. If you got friends and they like to yell, scream, and shout whenever they play scary games. By the way, last night I finished Alien Isolation. Only took me almost 30 effing hours. That's a long ass game. That game is.
Did Alien keep getting you?
Yeah, he got me a couple times. I will say that game. Here's what I'll say. After beating it, I went, that was pretty good. I wasn't like through the roof, like a lot of people are about it. I love the sound design, how the alien hunts you and stuff like that. I think it's great. But after playing it for 26, it's a long game, and I'm like, all right. I think I sort of like lost a little bit of the. Anyway,
I feel like horror games, if they're intense horror, they should be a shorter game.
Yeah.
But if they're more like Resident Evil 4, right, where it's not too scary, but there's a lot of like combat and stuff like that, then they can be longer experiences because you're not deeply entrenched in the
Yeah, or at least
right,
like,
being so tense
in between. Like even whenever you have like Evil Within or like even Silent Hill, like there's enough in between the intense moments to keep your brain there wasn't. It was just intense the entire time in Alien Isolation. Like, there was no downtime whatsoever. Which I think
that's too long for something like that.
Yeah, and I think for a game 10 years old, what it did really well, a lot of games have capitalized on, and have a good balance. Anyway,
keep trying to find Blindfire. It's not on the fucking store.
Yeah, I keep looking too. It's not up yet.
God damn it.
The Legend of Babu is the cute looking. Someone in chat said it earlier.
The chat said it earlier.
The kid boy with
Kina's
the wolf
little
dog.
brother.
Yeah, Kenna Bridge of Spirits type looking game.
It's Kina.
Kenna?
Kina.
Kena.
Kina. Found it.
Okay.
Oh, it's up.
Double 11. It's $8.
Oh,
what?
I would buy it for $8.
It's $8.
Wow, okay. All right.
Okay, cool.
Is there a description that you can read about the details of it?
Details, yes.
This is Blindfire that we're talking about.
Alright, this game is a work in progress. Yes, we already know that. Weapons live, lights out, Blindfire is an Blindfire is an online multiplayer first-person shooter that takes place in the dark. Set in a shadowy underworld, the ultra-wealthy bet on the illicit blood sports beneath a neon skyline. For contestants lured by the promise of untold riches and unimaginable glory, it's kill or be killed. Online multiplayer 2 to 8. Xbox cross-platform multiplayer, optimized for Series X. Brave the arena alone or team up in matches of up to 8 players. Body count mode, score the most points over 5 rapid-fire rounds. Be the last person standing when the lights come on and earn your place. So that's why the shooting was all over the place. You're shooting in the dark. You can't see.
It sounds good.
Really, yeah, I was gonna say that
sounds
really,
so
really
unique.
Cool.
No
Yeah,
first person.
That's the kind of
every
shit
first person game you have to rely on light to see where your enemies are. So this takes that away.
Are we getting it for $8?
I'm getting it.
Playing
I'm getting it.
Yeah,
I'm getting it.
Yay!
100%.
Assassin wants to play a game. Red, do whatever you can to make
do
sure.
whatever we can right now.
Oh, for God's sake, stop!
That's
you guys act like I don't want to play with y'all.
Hey, you want to play Phasmophobia?
Is there physical or Game Pass?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
But here
you're not playing this for physical.
I was gonna say this is never coming to physical.
You sure about that?
Physical. Anyway, all right. Legend of Babu.
Well, then it's 2 gigabytes, and there's a free trial, by the way.
What is?
Blind Fire.
Oh, okay.
It says buy for $8.99 or a free trial. Download now.
Okay. All right.
You get to play it for like 20 minutes or something.
Maybe.
I'm doing it.
Speaking of.
Okay.
Jonas said until you come on camera, I do believe you are physical.
What now?
That's a good.
Jonas,
you're so funny, man. Quippy.
Come on,
Quippy
man.
Yeah, he's just ethereal. So funny.
I don't exist.
And yeah, Jonas, I broke the show. Jonas, I lost all of the assets. I tried to move everything. I had to move stuff around because my main drive was full. And so all of the assets got completely lost, and I had to locate all of them individually. Whenever I did that, everything got jumbled. Nothing got put back where it was supposed to be, and I can't get the display capture for Discord to pop up, which is why it looks like it did 2 years ago when the show started. So anyway, so I apologize. I didn't delete anything. No, Jonas, you don't have to send anything. I literally have everything. I organize everything. We're back where it needs to be. It's just that for some reason, I tried to reorder Discord, the frame, the overlay, the name tags, and it will not show Discord for whatever reason. So I don't know what's going on, but we'll talk about it. I don't know what the hell. Anyway, which also by the way was great.
Blindfire is 2.3 gigs. So it's not a lot.
Okay.
Well, it's just early access too.
Yeah.
I know, just saying. All right, what's next?
Played Up is only 1 gig, and that game's amazing.
What game?
Played Up. There's only 1 gig, and that game is amazing.
Valheim is like 3.5 gigs, and that's like my favorite survival game of all time.
See how these smaller games are much more fun for you guys than Payday 3.
It's because we need a full squad.
Well, Payday 3 is fun too. You just need it to be able to get into the dang server too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. Okay, so Legend of Babu, we can go over that. Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers, looked good. Looked like honestly, it looked like a lot of other games that we have seen. It looked like Mistfall Hunter in a way. But it's hard to differentiate. There's a lot of these third-person action games that, but I know Assassin, you're excited for it. Is there a reason? It's coming to Game Pass, by the way. Chap, Wu Chang.
Yeah, it was announced as a Game Pass title back in June. They showed it off at the showcase.
Okay.
I haven't really, aside from Black Myth Wukong, there aren't that really many big games centered around Chinese culture, so that's one reason why I'm interested in it. Set during, I think, during the Ming Dynasty or during its downfall, if I recall. It has something to do with the Ming Dynasty.
Okay.
The enemy design looks great. The combat looks smooth. I think I saw like a parry system, and I think I saw a finisher on one enemy, where she goes up from behind, sticks the two swords in their back, and just cuts them down. Something like that. So, I'm interested. Holly?
Jonah says classic Doom can run on IKEA lamps. So yeah, it isn't everything.
Holly, are you gonna give it a try since it's on Game Pass and you don't get to play as a monkey?
Yeah. Yeah, that was way more interesting to me. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Red?
No, I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah, I'm a little hater.
Of course not.
I like things.
Yeah, it's just too much, man. Like, it's just too much. I don't know.
Too much
like,
what?
I'm gonna
Too
be
many
honest,
good
dude.
games coming?
When Wukong comes to Xbox, I might not play it either. Like, it's I have nothing against it. I feel so
Yes, you do.
overloaded with Souls-like games. Like, I just needed to be away
What
from
are you
it for a while.
talking about? Overloaded with Souls-likes. Most of these games haven't even come out yet.
Exactly. Which means I'm like, if I'm gonna pick one that does a lot of the other things that the other things are doing. Sort of like what I talked about, like with the.
Then why are you playing Chronos if Dead Space does it better?
Look, because I've already played Dead Space, but there's not a lot of those types of games that I've played, like Resident Evil, Dead Space, that kind of stuff. Like, we don't get them very often. But there are a lot of Souls-likes.
Okay. What about your precious game of the year contender, Alone in the Dark? What about Alan Wake 2?
Dude, it's so
What
funny.
about Silent Hill 2?
So I just beat Alien Isolation last night, deleted it, and I was like, it's time to play Alone in the Dark, to give that studio rest in peace their dues, because I was really liking it so far. Yeah, so I will be playing Alone in the Dark, finishing that. Since I don't have Silent Hill 2, so I was like, this is part of this. This is part of that trajectory where I have too many games to play. I need to play what I already have and be grateful for what I have.
Silent Hill 2 is so one of those games that's so intense the entire time. I play it like an hour and a half and I'm like, I gotta take a break.
Oh my god.
I've
been working the past few days, so I haven't been streaming, but I still want to go back to it because of how intense it was.
So I haven't seen
Silent
any
Hill 2?
organic gameplay, Holly.
Yeah,
So
I made it to the apartments.
I was just gonna ask.
I'm
if
in
you
the
guys,
apartments too.
I was just gonna ask if
The
you guys got to
second.
the apartment. And so
There's like the first one where you just go in a little bit, but then I'm in the second one where like you actually have to go through the building and there's the puzzle in the building.
Yeah.
I'm in the apartments. Yeah.
So is it where you're getting, because this in the original you had to get
A little girl
coins.
kicks the key and then you
Yeah,
got
still
to
in
like
there. Oh,
that
it's so
point,
good.
yeah.
And he's like, "What the hell are you
Yeah,
doing, you
I'm
little
past that
bitch?"
point.
Yeah, I think that's a line. I think that's what he says. Yeah, you
there's
have to
not
go,
enough health stuff or because
There's not, no.
It really does
I
survive
died.
horror well. Yeah.
I haven't died yet, but holy crap, are the health potions so rare.
Yeah.
And the syringes,
and they don't
too.
heal enough. They don't heal enough either.
Or do they still look like bottles of peroxide? Because in the old
They
ones,
look like the Resident Evil bottles. Yes.
Do they? They're like the brownish dark with the white cap. That's how they looked in the. That's so cool, man. Yeah, Silent Hill 2
Resident Evil doesn't have any bottles. It has the herb.
7 does. When
Oh,
he
you're talking about.
splashes
I'm talking about the
bottles on
remakes. Oh, I see. Yeah, when he put the magic juice that revives his
when your
hand.
arm breaks off and then you just grab it and then
Oh
pour
my
the stuff on
God.
it and it all
Yeah.
goes back.
I was like, that makes
perfect
no
sense.
sense, but whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
Neither does anything else that's happening in Resident Evil 7.
Nothing
so
in
why
Resident
is
Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arcane, what's up, man? Good to see you,
Arcane,
bro.
he got a double dose of remedy. He got a double dose of remedy today.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of which, FBC Firebreak, control-based third-person co-op, looks amazing. Really excited. Yes, even though it's first person. I think it's perfect for the type of game that it is. I guess either way, it would have been fine with third or first person, but I love this building onto the Remedy universe stuff. It's so cool. yeah, I don't know what else to say about it other than you're playing as the Federal Bureau of Control, and this is their day-to-day life that they have to deal with shit, interdimensional outbreaks and whatnot.
It's a really good setting for it too, because of all of the different rooms that are in the FBC, right?
Oh yeah.
And like the mine, they had it in one of the things, right? In that like mine area where it's the really high ceilings and.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Remember?
You can see like it looks like they're well. Obviously, I feel like they are in the oldest house. There's one shot where they're running down a corridor, and you can look up and see, like you said, like it looks like tons of different like floating platforms, just like you would see in Control. So that kind of stuff is awesome. I didn't expect to see things like goo guns. That kind of surprised me. And honestly, I didn't expect the characters to look as like gnarly. Not gnarly. They didn't look as like sleek as I would have expected the Federal Bureau of Control to look. Especially like how they do in other things. I don't want to say too much, but yeah. Remedy is cooking, Arcane says. I'm so hyped. Yeah. Arcane loves Remedy. He loves Alan Wake too. That's pretty much everything. And again, we can't really talk about the Lake House DLC for Alan Wake because spoilers. But that definitely is. It seems to be a continuation. It looks like it picks up right after the events of Alan Wake 2. It's like it's set up.
To play it.
Yeah, man. And that's it, right? Pretty much everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go back to work for a little bit. But I'm gonna go download Blindfire.
Me too.
I already did.
Okay. Jonas says, shout out to Holly's. Sorry, I can't see. Halloween decorations clears the vibe. Check easy. I don't know why it's so hard for me to read that. Yeah. Well, look. There you have it. We broke down the whole showcase. 25 minutes. A lot of stuff. The biggest stuff for me was, of course, Phasmophobia, Chronos, and Alan Wake. All horror stuff. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Very strange podcast with a strange looking overlay, or lack thereof. Yeah, thank you all. Assassin, do you have any closing thoughts?
Honestly, if this show, if Xbox had just had a few more third party and just sprinkled maybe something like Avowed and South of Midnight in here, this would have been a great showcase. But for what it was as a partner preview, it's still pretty solid in my opinion. I'd say it's about a 7.5 to an 8 for me.
Okay, Holly, what's your rating for this whole showcase? Little showcase.
I thought they did a really good job. I mean, it's only third-party stuff, which is fine. That's what it's the intention. There was something for pretty much everyone, and I love that because it was in October, it had slightly more of a Halloween feel because it had all of these horror genre games, or at least Mystique, right? So that was cool for me because I like that stuff. So I don't know. I'm right there with Assassin, probably 8, 8.5. Pretty good.
I agree. I'll just say I agree too. Doing an 8 out of 10. Had a lot of good stuff. Nothing to complain about. And that also could be due to the fact that it was only 25 minutes long and not a hour and a half long showcase with a lot of people.
But 15 games in 25 minutes is pretty good. That's
no fluff. They promised no fluff, so we got that.
Talk at all? No, nothing from corporate execs. Like I said, if they just had like maybe 10 more third party and maybe 3 first party, like I said, it could have been a great showcase. But
yeah,
if it was, it's great.
Yes. Yes. All right. Well, hey, Holly, where can people find you?
ThatBlueNumber everywhere. And on Fridays on the Infinite Podcast on Risk It for the Biscuits channel. And here on Tuesdays.
Indeed.
That's
and that's in the description below. You can find her there. Assassin, who are you? And where are you? And why are you?
I can't explain the why, but you can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Assassin52. The links are in the description down below. I've been working hard the past few days because of Columbus Day. So I had like 3 days worth of mail. On Tuesday, I didn't get home till like 10 o'clock at night. I'm actually going to stream Silent Hill 2 again tonight. So, yay, get to play more of that. I'll be playing Metaphor Refantasio. I haven't had a chance to play that since Sunday because of work. So I'll be playing that behind the scenes, but I'll be playing Silent Hill 2. I'm going to try and finish it before Alan Wake 2 comes along. If I can't, then I'll just push Alan Wake 2 back. I'm still going to stream a horror game this month as much as I can. As long as work doesn't get in the way. So yeah, links are in the description down below, guys.
Can I just give a random shout out to, this is really goofy. There's this guy I've been watching stream. I don't know how, I said it to Red the other day and I was like,
yes.
I don't know how he wound up in my recommendations on YouTube, and this poor guy only has 254 subscribers and he streams like every day, probably like multiple times a day. His YouTube channel is Spurls, SPURRLLZ, and he streams a lot of Fallout 76, and I play Fallout 76 all the time, so I think that's why it got recommended. And so he just, I don't know, he talks nonstop, but it's funny, and like he'll just be talking about his life. He'll go on for like 10 minutes about how he's annoyed that his friend is there and talking to him while he's playing, and like I don't know, he talks to us. It's just funny. I don't know. Cute. He cracks me up.
It was charming in a way that was like, because it felt very real and organic, and you're like, this is really how this dude is. This is just him being himself. Yeah, which I love.
Yes, I think he genuinely does that, whether there's a mic on or not. Like he sits and just okay. So I'm gonna do. I came in here. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's all right. I'm just gonna go over here, and I'm just gonna. It's like every thought that goes through his brain just spews out of his mouth, and it's hilarious. And he streams GTA 5 too. But anyway, if you're interested.
And the thing is, he has over 2,000 videos. 2,000 videos. Okay, that he streamed, and he only has 200 and some subs or whatever.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild to me that that's a thing, but. That's YouTube for you. So yeah, go check out Spurls.
It just made me laugh. I don't know.
Go check him out instead of me. Don't go ahead and do that instead.
He streams at a different time. It's not, you come on.
Hashtag no filter.
Everybody
says.
Yes. He's funny. He's like, I'm getting bored of this game. I'm gonna get off and take a walk or something, and I'll come back. I'll get on later. Probably this game. I don't know. And okay. Makes me funny.
I love that.
Yeah.
And speaking of love, I love you, chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on this random Thursday. And we'll see you next Tuesday at regular time if everything goes good with getting the podcast fixed and whatnot. So we got a couple of days to figure it out. So if you haven't already, hit the like button on your way out, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.